Loki. Are you immediately gonna come check on me because you know I hate this game? Listen, you gotta go lay down. This fucking guy. Hello? Before I start, did you know that there is a diagnostic mode of your washer? Because my washer had a stupid and it didn't know how to do anything, and I thought, oh no, I'm going to need to buy a new washer. But there's like a secret cheat code that you put it on normal, you do it all the way back up to normal, doing it counterclockwise, then you do 3 to the right, 1 to the left, 1 to the right, and then all the lights light up, and then you do 4 more, and then you say start, and it like goes through a bunch of tests. I had no idea. It's working now, but I'm stressed. Fingers crossed I don't have to buy a new washer.
Assorted cargo.
You did! Your washer needed a software update. I had to pay a guy. Oh! I checked out YouTube's. How do I get out of here?
Breathtaking.
There was also one, I don't think it worked on mine, but it's like, open and close the lid 6 times. It didn't do anything, but I thought that was funny. So I need to play music, huh? With this guy, and this guy need to win his bird back. Would say it was unbalanced and just fill with water instead of draining. Oh. Mine had a fit. It acted like it was unbalanced, and it was going wugga 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 wugga, and I think that's why it lost its mind. Because the next time it didn't even turn on. I was able to read the light codes to see that it thought it was unbalanced. Yeah, things have so many secrets. I was like, this is a terrible game. Like waiting for my laundry to maybe finish or fuck up.
This guy's selling musical instruments.
Oh.
Most of these I don't even recognize. But he's got a drum in there and what looks like half a guitar and a couple of dried rabbit carcasses. Ugh.
Give me something. Buy something.
What's your most affordable instrument?
It had an Ethernet jack? Wow, that's fancy.
The flute, right? And how much for the flute? I'm guessing that's 1 Aaron.
You're an odd duck. Please give me this many money's worth of instruments.
I'll have the flute. That's 1 Aaron, isn't it?
They went crazy. I thought it was funny that I've asked you like 5 times if you have a slide whistle, and you're like, no! Did I get it?
As luck would have it, I actually know how to play a flute. Not very well, but I'm sure the Mojal won't mind.
That was the best part of this whole game. The person that did not talk and only played weird sounds. She needs to play it like Lizzo. She's like, bitch. Agree? About it being the best character? Alright. Play that flute. Oh, put it on your mouth. It's not great. Here, sign this paper. I will serenade you.
I'm ready to play some music if you're ready to sign.
Aye, go on, but don't stop until I'm done signing, or the Mojal will surely wreak vengeance on us both.
I'm on it. Get it out. Where'd the paper go?
Done. Here you go. And don't ever ask me to sign anything ever again.
What a weird thing,
I can
Dingle
pretty
Dungle.
much guarantee you that.
Don't get any more deliveries from me then, Jack. I'm really glad that we were able to solve that very fast. I gave up so quickly yesterday, or whatever fucking day we played. I was just like, no, that's stupid. Goodbye. Oh, wait. Pierre Marcus. You're not wrong. We've only talked to one group in here because I couldn't be fucking bothered. I figured it would talk to us for half an hour. That's the way this game has been working. Alright, give me my money. Where's my money, bitch? Or my map, or whatever the fuck I'm trying to get.
Right. Your next assignment is a map of Shangagriel to the Rolling Man. Hold on. Did you not ask me about him earlier today?
See.
No, that wasn't me. That was somebody else.
I could have sworn. Well, no matter. Do you know how to get to the Rolling Man's house?
Can I have a map of
I
it?
forget.
Let me explain then. Now, pay attention because this is complicated. He has chosen to live in the most inaccessible place in the city, but I guess he has his reasons. First, you head west off the marketplace on Oak until you get to a tiny little apothecary, Mrs. Cassop's Herbs and Oils, where you turn north on South Street. Confusing that, for about 4 minutes of brisk walking. That's when you see a large grove of trees. It's a
We have to know
memorial
this.
to those who died in the last war with the Tyrant back the balance knows when. Can't see why they choose to remind us of that, where you'll turn left.
That's west?
No, left. That'll take you back south, but onto North Street instead. And that keeps you out of the Dalmari neighborhood. Down that way, nasty, nasty neighborhoods.
I wrote it down in case.
Keep walking south
Oh my
for
God.
about, or was that north? Wait.
Oh my
north
God.
on South Street, south on North Street, or the other way around. Anyway, find the Rose Bridge off Iread Avenue and cross it.
Girl directions!
There's a
Girl
river?
directions!
No, just a bridge. The river disappeared 500 years ago.
Give me a fucking
No one knows what
address!
happened to
Give
it.
me a
After
fucking
you've
address,
crossed
you
the bridge,
bitch! Give me
you'll
a
be on
fucking
the western
address!
slopes
I'm
of
using a
Marperia.
GPS! Girl
that's where
directions!
West
Girl
House-
directions!
I mean, the Rolling Man lives.
No, far from it, but you need to pass
What do you
through
mean,
that
go
part of
right by
Marperia to
turning
get to the
left?
Rolling
Your
Man.
directions
Keep
are
south
shit!
And watch out for the livestock.
Your
They're
directions
likely to
are
attack in
bad,
that
bad,
part of
and
town.
beyond comprehension!
Eventually
Fuck!
you'll get to a large circular square. That's where they used to hold executions back when the city was civilized.
The only good thing about this game
call
is I can
murder
make fun of it
civilized.
for long swaths of time, and
Better
it
than
doesn't
locking
really matter.
people up for years, as any level-headed person would tell you. Our freedom cannot be curtailed. Real men choose the honor of death to the shame of incarceration.
Yeah, sure you do.
Circle around the square and head down Tandak for half a mile. Or should that be Parrock Lane? Yes, Parrock Lane. Head west on Parrock Lane for half a mile. Then turn right at the Maiden's Honor Tavern.
North again?
No, west. Parrock Lane has a few twists and turns. Anyway, you should now be able to see the
You gotta
Ivory
help me if
Tower.
this is actually shit I gotta
Is
know.
it a big tower?
I got 3 steps,
No,
and I was
only
done.
about 5 feet tall, but it's ivory, straight from the coast of the Southlands, bravely cut from the drooling jaws of the gruesome Kandar.
Big creature, 4 legs, large ears, long snout, sort of grayish in color?
Yes, the horror of the Southlands. Many a brave hunter has fallen victim to its ravaging hunger.
Good grief. Okay, then what?
Pass by the tower to the edge of the cliff and look down. The rolling man has built his home on the cliffside. It's a wonder he's not been washed away by the storms.
I hope I got all that. Basically, go west until I hit the edge, right?
Yes, that would be correct.
If this was a better adventure game and they wanted to tell you that it was really far, they would do one of those many hours later thing, and maybe they would cut a couple times in the middle of it to comment on how long it was and they want death, and then you wouldn't have to listen to it all, and you didn't have to write it all, and it would have been funnier. So, eat a dick is what I'm saying. Should I talk to him about this bird, or I'm going to earn money? Let's talk to some of these people.
What the hell kind of animal is
Oh, thank
that?
God. We don't have to talk to them.
Nice fountain.
Can I be so lucky as nothing else here is talkable to? I've got notes. I don't think you could actually talk to... I thought I was going to have to talk to every one of these motherfuckers. That's fine. Okay, go back out to the thing. It's this, right? All of that for this. This guy. Fuck this guy. It's awful easy to get to on the cliffside.
Mr. Westhouse?
Damn, Mason, what is it now? Oh, well, guess you're not calling on behalf of that.
Please don't be a richly
son of a
imagined
saint,
world. I've
right?
got to get through
Sorry,
this.
I don't know who.
No, that's very unlikely.
You know I love to talk to everybody normally.
Company of women. Well, who in damnation are you?
April Ryan, sir.
Ryan? Doesn't sound very Northlandian. Are you by any chance from the coast of... Yeah, hold on. Ryan? April Ryan? I'll be damned. You're from Stark.
Yes.
Apparently. Until today, I thought I was just from Earth. I had no idea there were two of them.
Takes you by surprise, doesn't it? Well, goddamn. Sit down, Miss Ryan. Let me get you a drink.
Can I have a Mountain Dew, please? Do I gotta watch you go inside or go get and pour a drink? Unless this drink is necessary, you got yourself a drink,
The liquor
sir.
over here stinks to high heaven. Magic pollutes the purity of the spirit, but I keep a bottle of Glenfiddich for
I don't
special occasions.
Care.
Thanks for the offer, sir, but I didn't come here to have a drink.
Especially if you
Really?
decline.
I see. This isn't a social call.
You
No,
don't even like
sorry.
hanging out with me. You said so.
Oh, no matter. It's still a pleasant surprise to meet someone
Liar.
from home. Now, what may I do for you?
Let me ask! God. Do I have I mean,
Cortez told me to look you up.
He did he? I see. Who's Cortez?
some
You don't know
guy.
him?
I think not. I'd certainly remember. Did you say Cortez? You wouldn't be talking about old Manny Chavez, would you?
That's racist.
Well, he ought to be dead by now, but then, by all rights, so should I.
I don't know his first name, but he calls himself Cortez.
Tall fella, mysterious and elusive, rarely answers a question with a simple yes or
Yes,
no.
talks in fortune
Smokes
cookies.
like a chimney?
Aside from that bit about smoking like a chimney, it sounds exactly like Cortez.
Manny. I'll be damned. That old crook is still around. Well, how the devil is he?
He's good. Where do you know him from?
Oh, my old life back in Stark. We had some exciting adventures, him and I.
I don't
But
care.
That's almost 300 years.
Yeah. Funny, isn't it?
Handsome devil.
Well, if I'm going to accept magic in parallel worlds,
Go lay
I
down,
might as well
Tuggy.
accept people living 300 years.
Oh, no, you misunderstand. I'm only 46. I arrived here about 15 years ago, but I left Stark in 1934. Between the worlds, where you dream time has little meaning.
Go lay down,
I was
Tookie.
trapped, you see, for quite a while.
For 300 years?
Go lay down.
Time went by pretty fast. It didn't seem so bad at the time, but now that you mention it, 300 years, quite disconcerting, really. Quite disconcerting.
Cortez said to look you up when I wanted to go back home, to Stark.
Now, why would he say that? I'm not a shifter, and I don't know any magic. I'm sorry, Miss Ryan, but you'd be better off asking the Sentinel priests for assistance.
Already did. They said I was on my own, that they couldn't help me.
Bloody typical. Those reactionary fools wouldn't extend a hand to help a drowning man if it violated the... But I can't think why Manny would tell you to visit me.
How did you end up here in Marcuria?
That's quite a story.
Thank you.
I won't bore you with the details, but suffice it to say, the promise of virgin territory untouched by civilization held great sway with me in my youth.
Sure.
I was born in 1902 in Boston. By the time I was 17, I'd put that life behind me. I spent the next... In the early 30s, the
It's already too long.
1930s, of course, I found myself in India working as a journalist. I was amazed and quite skeptical at first, but the thought of a whole new world to see and magic... I was
Here.
So what happened in
I
India?
don't actually care.
I've tried to forget about it, to be honest. If I could go back and convince I ended up in Tibet in the winter of 34, wading through snow up to my chin. Manny pulled me out of that one, thank God. I spent 3 months in a monastery before pushing on into the void. Now, if you don't mind, I'd prefer
Sure.
I have a delivery for you.
a delivery. When did the U.S. Postal Service start delivering mail to Arcadia?
It's
got a
from the
gerb.
map merchant at the market. It's just a map.
Oh, good. I've been waiting, right? Hold your horses. What are you doing working for the Guild? Are you planning on staying in Marcuria? I'd strongly advise against it.
You
Miss
said
Ryan.
I don't know how to get
Arcadia
back.
might look like a pastoral fairy tale realm, but it's not. You bleed as easily here as you do in Stark, and magic can do more damage than a
Toki.
gun.
I'm not planning on staying, but I had to find you. The map merchant was the only one who knew where you lived, and he wouldn't tell me.
Go lay down.
So I got him to hire me, and you were the second delivery on my list.
Gods. Carrick and his misguided loyalty. I'll have a word with the man. Thanks for the map, though.
I should get going.
Very well. You're welcome back at any time, Miss Ryan. Anytime.
Thank you, sir. I'll remember that.
So did he give me money? Did you sign the delivery list?
Sign this, please. It's just to confirm that I made the delivery.
Certainly.
And who gives me my money? Not sure why it worked out the other way.
Hold on one second, Miss Ryan. I just remembered something. It's such a long time ago, I'd almost forgotten, but Manny did give...
Great.
What is it?
It's a pocket watch. Manny gave it
Stuck
to me
it
the
up his
last
ass.
time I saw him. I never quite understood why, but maybe you can tell me.
Did he say anything about it?
He
said
said that when his heart
That he
started
kept it
beating
up his
again,
ass.
he would know. It would be like a message in Morse code, a beacon. Damn watch never worked, and the winding mechanism is broken, so it's probably not worth much. You're welcome to it if it's any help.
Sure.
Thanks.
Dingle dongle. What are you doing, Toki Joe? Wiggling your tail? Okie dokie, Dr. Jones. Look at it.
It's an antique pocket watch. It's not ticking. The knob used for winding the watch
Uncomfortable,
seems to have broken off, and there's only a tiny hole left.
A tiny hole that you can poke.
If I insert this pin carefully into the hole, like so, and then slowly wind it... It worked! It's ticking!
Dingo dongo. Oh, snap!
I did it! It's a shift! I can go home!
By God, it's a shift. I haven't seen one for ages.
Why don't you come back with me, Mr. Westhouse? You could say hello to your old friend, Manny.
If I tried to step through that, Miss Ryan, I would suffer a most unpleasant experience. I wouldn't want to leave it to these barbarians. And what does your star... Now you go ahead, Miss Ryan. Go back. And don't let your...
Thanks for your help.
Say hello to Manny for me.
Hi, Toki.
Tell him I'm doing all right. And then I said, thanks.
Is your name Manny?
Oh, God, it's real. It's all true. I saw it. I saw the other world. Arcadia. Either I'm going crazy or you were right about everything.
Let's hope for the latter, mi amiga? So I gather your trip was a success.
Success? My whole world has been turned topsy-turvy, so I don't think success is the right word. Nothing about it makes sense. The fact is, I don't believe in magic.
Even now?
The sun does not need you to believe in it to rise in the morning, señorita. You have seen the truth with your own 2 eyes. I can do nothing more to convince you. It is up to you now.
Well, do I have a choice? I have to believe at least some of it. My life wouldn't make much sense otherwise.
You are a true skeptic, April. Está bien. We need your kind to balance the hopeless romantics like myself.
What happens now?
The Minstrom told you about the balance, about Stark and Arcadia.
See.
A man named Tobias. He was called the Vestrum, I think. Vestrum Tobias.
Ah, so Tobias made Vestrum. Que bien, good. I knew he would go far when I first met him years ago. He was just an Instrum then, a student of the balance, but he was smart and resourceful. So you know what is going on with the balance?
Tobias told me that the Guardian was missing and that the balance was failing. He said this would bring chaos into both worlds.
As we are already seeing, your dreams, your nightmares, they are part of these. You sense chaos more keenly than most, but even they are beginning to notice that things are not as they should be. Like last night.
When I gave that candy to that man and made him vomit?
What about last night?
What you saw, you were not alone this time. There were others. And they saw the same thing. Not nightmares anymore. Real. The first sign of the damage chaos can do. The divide is being breached. It is not yet time for the worlds to be united. A breach could prove catastrophical.
It's not time like it should happen? Are you one of them crazy people thinks you should bring it together?
Who are you really, Cortez?
Excuse me?
People knew you over there in Arcadia. Tobias. He didn't know you by your real name, but he did know you.
Or I don't.
And Mr. Westhouse, he knew you too, as Chavez, but several hundred years ago.
So my secrets are being revealed, are they?
I wouldn't say that, because you're still a mystery to me. Or so.
Good. You see, señorita, mystery is important. To know everything, to know the whole truth is dull. There is no magic in that. Magic is not knowing.
So-
Magic is wondering about what and how and
I think
where.
that you're just trying to make me feel better
I
about
tell
being
for the
confused.
truth, just to be able to know you. Because, honestly, I don't mean this in a bad way. You scare me, Cortez. I'm afraid of you.
And you are not the only one, mi amiga. I'm sorry, but whatever it is about me that mystifies you, it will have to stay a secret. There are things even you should not know.
Gee, thanks. That really helped.
Perdóname. Perhaps later, when we are certain of what the future holds, okay? I think I can promise you that, Señorita Ryan. Later. But for now, we must speak of more important matters.
You helped me back, didn't you?
Sister and I
shift.
have to talk of holy things.
See, the power is yours, yes. But for now, you need me to focus your powers to call forth your dreams.
Dreams?
Yes. To travel from one world to the next, you must pass through the world of dreams. It is the only way. You are capable of opening a shift on your own, but you might not be able to.
What do you mean?
The
I am
power,
capable and not
the
capable.
magic is within you. And when you sleep, sometimes you open the portal without even being aware of it. But when you're awake, it's more difficult. With practice, you will do it.
I don't think I want to do it.
You must. The worlds depend on it.
So what do I do?
We must work together, April. I can't do it alone, and neither can you.
But what exactly is it that we have to do?
4 things. We must find the Lost Guardian, we must locate the gateway to his realm, and the disc that is the key to his tower, and we must do what we can to curtail and defeat the Vanguard.
How are we going to find the Guardian?
The moment he surrendered his throne and left his realm, he stepped back into our world. This world, Stark. This is where he was born, and so this is where he must return to.
But he could be anywhere, right?
This city has power, April. Not magic, but the opposite of magic.
Science.
And it draws people to it like flies to an open fire. All the pieces of the puzzle come together here. You, me, the Vanguard, the Guardian. I can guarantee you that he's here. But where exactly I do not know. I think maybe the Vanguard do. I think they may have him.
If they have him, how are we going to get him back? And why do they need him? Why do we need him?
He left his realm,
Something
but he's the
balance.
last Guardian. And only he can open the doorway back to his realm to let his successor through. The Vanguard knows this. But what they don't know, yet, is how to get there.
Who'd know about the gateway to the Guardian's realm?
That I do not know. That knowledge wouldn't be here in Stark. You must go to Arcadia, study the books,
Great.
talk with the Minstrom and others who might know, but not yet. First, we must finish our mission here.
Where's the key to the Guardian's realm?
In Arcadia. The key contains 2 parts. One is the disc itself, the other is the 4 jewels, the eyes of the dragons. That gives the disc the properties of the balance and makes it complete.
Where is the disc?
The disc was left in the care of the Sentinel 10,000 years ago. In the beginning, it was kept in the open, displayed for all to see. But not anymore. Not since thieves tried to make away with it.
Are you comfortable?
They will know where it is. Ask Tobias, Vestrum Tobias.
Where are the 4 jewels?
Where are
The
the
eyes
4
of the dragons.
jewels?
They are kept by the 4 dragons themselves. 2 in Arcadia and 2 in Stark. The white dragon has 1, as does the old one. These you must find yourself. I'll help you with the others.
How do we defeat the Vanguard?
The Vanguard are strong here and growing stronger. Even in Arcadia, they are gaining a foothold. And with the tyrant on a leash, the future looks quite bleak.
How do you know so much about what's going on in Arcadia?
There's a summer home
Voices whisper in my ear, señorita. Voices that I trust.
You're saying the Vanguard are strong here. How come I haven't heard about them?
They don't go by that name here. Did you ever hear of the Church of Voltec?
Sure, they're... Oh,
there. Welcome, April.
that's the Vanguard?
See,
He just told you
Then
that.
they're big. Very big. But why do they... Why assume a different name here?
in
Because
Arcadia,
Vanguard is a financial
they flaunt their
institution.
philosophy. They preach the destruction of the balance under the pretense of returning humankind to the glories of the past. Here, they cannot do that. So they have integrated themselves slowly but surely into society under the subterfuge of the New Age religion. And they've built a financial empire to match governments.
They have
Is this
that much money?
Scientologists?
The Vanguard own multinational companies. They own planets, April. They own armies. All they need is the balance.
Trademark
and they will own
Mark Law is
everything.
very powerful, more
The
powerful
twin
than
worlds
magic.
will be at their mercy.
So, we basically don't stand a chance, do we? Against an enemy like that.
If we hold at bay the forces of chaos, and if we ensure the natural continuation of the Guardian's role within the balance, then they will have lost.
How are we supposed to fight this chaos you keep talking about?
You're
Call
the
Marie
key.
Kondo.
You have the power to shift, yes, but there's more to you than that. You are a child of the balance, and no, that will have to wait. By just being alive, you counter chaos. Without you, last night might have turned out much worse. That tiny breach might have been permanent.
I didn't do anything.
Then imagine the power you wield when you really do something. Trust me on this, amiga.
Just imagine if
It's
you could do
instinctive
something.
to you to fight chaos. You see it so clearly, and you will know what to do. You are most needed in Arcadia, where chaos is a part of reality. The tidal wave will hit there first, and unless it's subdued before it hits Stark full force, we'll never stand a chance. So you will have to travel to Arcadia after we are done here.
What are we doing here?
Okay, so that's it? Kick some Vanguard ass, find the Guardian, locate the entrance to his realm, and a 10,000-year-old disc and 4 Dragon Eye jewels? And oh, April, make sure you do battle with the physical manifestations of chaos along the way, because hey, that's your destiny. It's
Yes.
impossible, Cortez.
Ridiculous.
I can't do these things. I'm 18, I'm an artist. No, not even that, I'm nobody. You can't place all these responsibilities on my shoulders.
You're such a
I can't
whiner.
carry that much.
I will help you, April. Others too. You're not alone.
Well, I feel very alone, and I can't even tell anybody about this. Yeah, hi, how are you? I'm the Chosen One. Can you help me save the world from evil and chaos?
There is no chosen one, April. There are only those who would and those who wouldn't. You have a choice between the two.
You said I had powers, that I wasn't like everybody else.
True, but you still have a choice. Prophecies can never unravel the will of a single human. You are one of many possible paths, but unfortunately, most of the alternative paths have been blocked by circumstances beyond our control. The world does depend on you.
You're the most worthless
but you have not
Evelyn.
been chosen. You choose for yourself what you are,
You can be
what
anything.
you will be.
I mean,
And
obviously.
the choice will have to be, yes, let's save the world. Where do we start?
Here, in Newport. We must find out about the Vanguard. Their headquarters are in this city, but where? Do they have the Guardian under lock and key? What are their weaknesses?
Do we take a
Once we've done
stress
that,
test?
You must travel to Arcadia. I cannot go there, and besides, I have things to take care of here.
Right. Except, where the hell do I go to find out about the Vanguard? The library? The net?
The 1995
Valuable
Sandra Bullock
information
movie,
is
The
hard to
Net?
find. Remember the painting I showed you yesterday?
Sure.
The artist, a boy named Warren. I told you about him, yes? Warren is involved in a lot of activities that aren't exactly legal. He has connections. He can point us in the right direction.
All right. Okay. Where do I find him?
My
The
friend,
Net 2.0
Father Raoul
direct
at the
video.
Hope Street Cathedral, he's had some contact with the boy lately. Ask him.
Wait. Did you say Hope Street?
Yes?
As in the most dangerous neighborhood in Newport?
Is it?
Take a gun.
I don't usually follow the civic affairs of the city. I remember Hope Street when they first built it. A clean neighborhood.
Full of hope.
That must have been a very long time ago.
Still,
As we talk
I'm
in an
sure
alley.
you'll be safe. You're a girl, no? A self-respecting gentleman would never harm a girl.
It's the self-respecting gentleman part I'm concerned about. Still, I can handle myself. Father Raoul, was it? At the Hope Street Cathedral?
Yes.
Can I just go?
He will lead you in the right direction. Help you find Warren Hughes.
So we can get him
When
drugs
you're done
from him, I
tomorrow,
guess.
We will meet up at the cathedral late in the afternoon. I need to speak with Raoul as well.
Okay, good. It's a plan then?
Enjoy yourself tonight, April. Who knows what the future may hold? Good night.
He walks like he needs to take a poop. I am never gonna get my fucking painting done. I can identify that you need to take a poop. Gotta go to the Dookie Palace.
Nothing adds more to the tranquility of a city park than a huge rusty iron bridge.
I'm so annoyed by this bridge. We have 23 minutes left. Can your butthole handle it? Where? Am I supposed to go to the subway where I fucking was? He said tomorrow. I got confused. What time is it? I don't think that's right. Time is an illusion. Even more so than normal. I don't know why I'm going back here. Nobody's here. Nobody's watching a screensaver. I'm gonna go to bed. Nope, no dice. Go to bed.
I don't need to make my bed. It's been too hot to sleep with a cover.
Fine. Hold on. There's not... Is this something new? I don't think so. Maybe not. Be considerate. No, I don't want to sit on the bench. Go to Hope Street.
It's getting a little too late to head downtown. I think I'll stay in Venice.
I wanted to go to sleep, you fucking bitch. I know it's like 3:30, but... Bar. Already on it. What's up?
Pulling long hours today, Charlie?
Unfortunately, yeah. Are you staying for the show tonight?
What show?
I guess.
You don't know who's playing?
No.
I've had a few other things on my...
Anybody good? Are you kidding? Roy and Dale's playing. It's the first gig on their new tour.
Tonight? Great, that's perfect. Especially...
Yeah?
Sure.
I just had the weirdest experience of my life.
Weirder than last night?
Who told you about last night?
Fiona. And I told her about what happened here.
What do you mean? What happened here?
You don't know? It was another one of those weirdest things ever. It happened around 11 last night. I was behind the bar, and I couldn't... Something, it wasn't human or not like any human I've ever seen, appeared, materialized from the jukebox. Then, when it did, it suddenly disappeared again. I mean, everyone saw it. Everyone. And everyone was just staring at it. It was like they all chose to block it out.
That sounds like what happened back at the house last night. But Charlie, it could have been... I don't know, mass suggestion.
Why is that easier to accept than the alternative?
You mean that we're all going crazy? Or that something really is happening? Like an opening between dimensions and stuff's leaking through?
I believe
Yes.
there's more things under the sky than science can explain. To me...
Charlie, I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to believe
You've seen
in.
all this shit. How are you still like,
What's
I don't
this
know.
thing you were gonna tell me about the...
You wouldn't believe me anyway.
Try me.
No, really, I can't.
Okay. You tell me about...
Maybe.
You're so annoying.
Is Emma around?
Haven't seen her. She knows about...
When does the concert start?
In less than an hour. I expect the place to be crowded.
Thanks, Charlie.
No problem.
Thank God. Get you another piece of candy, girl.
I have more than enough.
I think this, whatever the fuck this song is, it got, it muted the last time I talked to Charlie. The whole time. Anything I said was lost. But it was mostly
So
just
where
bullshit
have you been all day?
yammering.
You didn't show up at school, you weren't at work, and then Fiona tells me you're out looking for Cortez again. And on top of that, Zach brags about bagging a date with you. What's up with that?
Oh, shit. Zach, I totally forgot.
We weren't
He's
going
gonna
to
kill
that.
me. If I don't show up, that is.
You mean it's true? You have a date with that asshole? I told him he was full of shit.
I needed some information.
I never intended on going.
And you sell yourself to get it? April, you're insane. Well, you're just going to have to disappoint him.
That's
I made a promise.
Oh, shut up,
To that
April.
sleazebag? That's a promise made to be broken.
You're right. I'm staying here.
Good girl. Now, there are a couple guys you should keep an eye open for tonight.
Me?
I have a boyfriend. You need a boyfriend. You need a boyfriend because I have one and I need somebody to compare boyfriends with. It's not your choice to make, girl. It's just the natural order of things.
It doesn't seem very healthy.
I thought we were here to listen to the band.
Sure, from the back, so we can scope out guys' asses.
I don't know
Emma's
which
got a
place is
plan.
weirder, Mercuria or the Fringe Cafe on
That
any
guy's ass is invisible.
Mark, what?
Never mind. So, okay, which guys are we looking for?
Right. Now, you may want to take notes.
Last time they told me to take notes. Oh, good. Fade to black. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, God. Headache. I didn't really have that much to drink, did I? No.
Advancing, yes.
But I did travel through a shift into a parallel universe, which would explain this weird compulsion to curl up. Not that I'm particularly looking forward to it, but I guess I have to go find that Warren guy, And hey, like, that's not enough. I have to... He's probably royally pissed that I stood him up.
Who cares?
And Zach's very good at being pissed.
Let him be pissed. You should really change your clothes. Change your clothes.
When fame and wealth come, bunch of useless. And take my suitcase.
How do we get out of here? All right. What's up, dickhead?
So you thought you could stand me up and get away with it, bitch?
I'm sorry. What did you call me?
We have a date and then you don't show? Leave me looking like a sad prick all night in front of my friends?
Yeah.
I couldn't go, Zach. Get over it.
I don't fucking care. You'll regret fucking with me, bitch. I can promise you that.
What you gonna do? Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
You'll find out, April Ryan. You're gonna be so fucking sorry you ever fucked with me.
You're such a dick. There's a reason girls don't go out with you, asshole. I'm really surprised they didn't have like a completely useless, like, here's a concert and music happening shit that was totally useless. Go, man. There goes our road. Get on there, bitch. That guy's never gonna get on a train. He just likes to watch him coming and going. I got scared that it was... I'm gonna save it because I just got scared that it was crashing. And I don't want to do any of this. Everybody looks like they're wearing a mask. Roughneck. Druggy. Boss man. Fat guy. Cathedral. That's where we want to go. I think we avoid the humpbacks and the druggies. Are you walking? Run!
Pretty. And considering the neighborhood, it's a miracle that it's still intact. There's
Wait.
something about stained glass windows that immediately...
I'll go this way, bitch. Or is there someplace that was supposed to sit or something? Go off screen. Professionals, maybe?
I wonder how they light those candles. Do they have ladders? Or jetpacks? That's a funky idea. Priests with rockets on their backs. That would give a whole new dimension.
Can't believe I didn't need to walk that far.
Good morning. I'm Father Raoul. You're not a Hope Street regular, are you? I haven't seen you here before.
I don't visit the neighborhood very often, no.
And why should you? It's not a very nice place.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So am I.
Do you know a boy named Warren Hughes?
As a matter of fact, I do. The Hugheses were regulars before they traveled to the colonies. Poor Warren was left an orphan by his family. I haven't seen him for years.
Where does Warren live?
I'm not sure he lives anywhere. But he does belong to a Hope Street gang, the Razorblades, I believe. They seem to congregate just down the street in Building 87.
Hello, Razorblades!
Although they're
We're
far from
Razorblades
the
here.
worst gang around here, they're not a particularly friendly lot. And they don't care for strangers.
I can take care of myself.
A stranger's just a friend you haven't met.
I don't doubt that. Still, be careful.
people still go to church?
Yes, some do. Some do.
Religion, sure. But there's so many new religions, and people tend to abandon the old ones, don't they?
They'll be back. The Voltex and the Manus of the world offer only a fleeting chance of material happiness.
So you're not worried about the company?
We have over 2,000 years of experience and tradition to build on.
Let's go get
Thank you,
Shiv.
Father.
Please come by again if you're ever in the neighborhood.
Are you Razor Blades? This is 87. Let's go. Let's not talk to anybody. Is this stuff clickable? Elevator. What's your name? You the lookout?
Can I talk to you for a minute? You know where I can find a kid named Warren Hughes?
Who's asking?
I am.
Warren Hughes. Never heard of him.
What's your name?
You said the wrong thing.
What's yours?
April Ryan.
Lucky you.
All right, well, I guess you can't help me.
Nope. Nobody can.
What do you mean?
A nice, pretty girl like you in a neighborhood like this, asking all the wrong questions. You're heading for some serious trouble, you know.
I'm aware.
I can take care of myself.
No, you can't.
Sure you can. The thing is, there are 4 guys waiting downstairs for you to come back out, and they can take care of themselves real good.
I'm not looking for trouble.
Trouble found you, girl.
What do you want from me?
I should have asked you the same question, except I don't care. You should have thought twice before coming after me.
I ain't coming after you.
After you? I didn't come... So you're Warren?
What, like you didn't know?
I didn't.
No. Cortez told me your name, where to find you, but...
Hold on. Cortez? Old Spanish talking dude. Real crazy in the head?
See.
Well, that's a fair description, yeah.
Shit. You're not a cop. Social services? Corporate?
I'm just an idiot.
No, I'm a friend of Cortez. He said to look you up.
I haven't seen Cortez in a while. Not since before it. So what does Senior Cortez want with me?
We need some help.
What kind of help? Look, I gotta stay incognito most of the time now that corporates and cops are stepping up their search for us. I can't go risking my ass for nothing.
That's all right. I just need some information on a group called the Vanguard and their leader, Jacob McAllen.
Oh, sorry. Never
I
heard
didn't
of those
remember
guys.
that name.
You wouldn't have. They keep to themselves, and they got some kind of cover operation going.
Need to find out? Alright, here's the thing. I gotta...
Great!
Hold on. Before I use up my favors with him, I need you to do me a favor in return. Probably...
Fair enough.
Easy. Break into the Newport Police Department computer archives.
Easy.
Get me some information on my family. Destroy my criminal record and get the hell out of there. Preferably alive.
That seems hard.
You want me to risk my life for a personal favor?
If you don't do this for me, I won't help you out. Besides, there's probably some information on the... Vanguards, was it? In the archives. And that information will be valuable to my friend if he's gonna help you out.
Yeah, whatever.
I'll do it.
Smart decision. So here's the thing. My dad doped out on raps and seduced by commercials. Sold out our whole family to the shiny happy colonization program for a lifetime supply of the big R. The Rapture. He neglected to ask his lovely wife and children, and the corporates didn't care. One day they came to pick up my mom, my sister, and me.
Bum deal.
I got away though. Snuck out the window. I spent the next 2 weeks in a dumpster.
And your family?
That's just it. I don't know. Off to the colonies, of course, but which one? I don't know. Sometimes they split up families too. You know, they don't tell you that in their ads. I don't give a shit about my dad, and my mom, she's tough. She can take care of herself, but I want my sister back. We were real tight. I'm not gonna let him use her in the mines and factories out there.
So, you want me to find out where they took your sister?
That's it. You're catching on. You do that for me, and delete my criminal record at the same time to get them damn corporates off my ass. I'll give you all the help you need.
I think I know where the police
Where's
station
the
is.
police station?
I got yelled at by a robot
Take the
man.
subway to Metro West. You'll come out on what they call Cop Street. You'll see the NPD headquarters down the block. You can't miss it.
I'd better get going.
Be cool, eh?
So are people gonna jump me out here?
I think I'll just take the stairs.
Can I go upstairs? No, you didn't bother. Alright.
Big surprise. I'm still here.
Shut up. Ain't nobody jump me. How am I gonna get in with no badge or whatever? This fucking guy. He said Metro West. Maybe it's a different place.
Another unfortunate victim of the Anglo-Pacific Wars of the 90s.
Container. Let's go digging in the trash. Surge product placement, yeah. Was the 90s. They really thought it was gonna last into the future, man.
This is so gross. And me in my favorite shirts. Hey, is that a fur mitten? Oh, no, it's a dead rat. I'm not gonna check out that other mitten in the corner. I think it just moved.
I appreciate the reverberation.
Utterly pointless is this, and I'm starting to reek a little of odor crap, too.
You better get something for doing that, though. Not just your clever word play. Nope. Guess not.
It's your garden variety robotic roadblock. You see them all over this pothole-infested town. There's a small control panel on it. The display reads 3018. It's a numeric keypad, but I have absolutely no idea what numbers to type in to move the roadblock.
3018?
There's a small control panel on it.
No?
It's a numeric keypad.
Part of the puzzle.
It says Calavera Crossing MCW, and the street ID number is 0092.
Do we put that in the thing? Or do we put a different number? Let's go to the police station, realize we can't do anything, and then call it a day. Probably have to do something with the roadblock. Action news. Tonight's breaking story.
This is Lucinda Carlisle reporting live from just outside the Metro Precinct Police Station, and I bring you today a senseless and tragic display of technology gone wrong. In the carnage you see behind me, medical drones are digging through the rubble of a crashed shuttle for the remains of over 100 people who lost their lives today in an accident.
That's no good.
That could and should have been prevented. Only hours ago, a
You
Brave
just
New
stand
World
there.
Airlines shuttle carrying starry-eyed colonists to the Metro Tower experienced an engine failure and came roaring down on this street without warning, crushing 3 cars and burying 9 innocent pedestrians and 2 would-be carjackers. The cause of this human tragedy? As of yet, there is no official report. We can only speculate, and speculate we will.
Why are you
Was the
being a
pilot
putz,
drunk?
April?
Was he hopped up on Amethyst? Was someone aboard carrying a bomb? Did the manufacturers of the shuttle, Monster Limited, skimp on a part and import it from a bootleg factory in Germany? The truth could be any or all of the above. But whoever is responsible, and whatever the punishment,
Are you gonna wave
it won't
from over
bring
there?
any of those bloody, mangled corpses to life. It won't bring Teresa Roseman, mother of 3, back to her husband, Marty. That loss is forever, and a huge cash settlement can only ease the pain. It can never remove it altogether. Only expensive brain surgery or personality modification through proprietary drugs can do that. The exact death count is still under wraps, and work will continue throughout the day to identify the thousands of body parts that are being picked one by one from the twisted...
It's pretty grim, Lucinda.
NWA Shuttle 709. What repercussions will this accident have on our city? Probably none. You fly a shuttle, you take your chances. This is Lucinda Carlisle, reporting live for the Metro Channel Action News. Back to you, Lisa and Dan. Are we clear? How did I do? Uh-huh. And what are the ratings? 5 million? That's it? 5 million? Jesus, we've lost out to reruns of Gillian's Island? What the fuck, Gregory? Why the hell
Gillian!
did you... Yeah. Don't give me any of that shit. You were the one who said this would broaden my audience. I should have stuck with the game shows. Jesus!
It was spelled right. This lady just sucked. Alright, can I fucking move now? Okay. Alright, that's what we're gonna call it. Can I just Okay, great. Fantastic. That was slightly... I mean, it was still bad. Am I just getting acclimated to how bad and how much they talk? Maybe, possibly. But I was glad that the whole flute and signing thing it happened swiftly. That I didn't hate it so much. We'll be back at it tomorrow. The Norwegians don't know Gilligan. Yeah, so we've still got like 12 hours of this. I think there were puzzles that you just flew through. Oh, like the watch and the, you know, oh, there's a hole in it? Great. Oh, great, I did it. Oh, I just have to talk to this guy? Great. Cool. That's what I like to hear. Hopefully, Zoom, baby. Let's go. Let's get this done. I want to move on to something else. I think that after this, that the next... Remember the Jedi Fallen Order? There's a new one of those that will be out sometime in April. I think maybe we should play that. And that will be one of, like, a new game to test my new computer to, like, really put it through its paces. Because the last one kind of choked on it a little bit. We were able to play, but we'll see. We'll see how good it is. Anywho, thank you for joining me, and we will be back tomorrow. It's not great, this game.